Hi, everybody. Right now I'm flying solo because Donna's on the phone with some friends. So it's just me. Ta-da! Uh, Today I wanted to talk about why I started the network and where or how it can evolve and grow. Uh, Not necessarily with funding or anything like that, but just as a future plan for the network. So the reason why I started the network is because fall of 2020 this year, I saw a lot of my coworkers, friends, what have you, still out of work and attempting to uh, start online distribution of whatever types of business, whether it be content creation, uh, products and selling online, or uh, uh, anything to that effect. Um, and they just really didn't have a market. They had their friends, their family, and that those things are very important. But at the end of the day, if you're looking to substitute your or supplement your income or create a new income, you need to go beyond just your friends and family. And though they may share your products, your content with their friends and what have you, it's not enough to move forward. So I created the network as sort of a hub, a market hub for uh, people trying to start businesses, trying to uh, uh, how do I put this? People trying to start businesses to survive. Uh, if you look back in the videos, you hear me say a lot about, well, you gotta move, you gotta fight, you gotta. This is about survival. This is because that's really what the network was built for. It was built for people to survive, economic issues, and this is one big gigantic economic issue. Um, I don't make any promises because, well, I'm offering a free product on the internet. I can't really make any guarantees or promises that you'll be successful. I can promise you that, if you watched last week's video, you take that advice to heart. Um, Eventually, it will happen. Regardless of uh, what uh, what circumstances come, you will succeed eventually. Um, it's a matter of just determination. So, with that in mind, um, the real, uh, the real, how do I put this? Uh, the real question is, uh, do you want it, enough? And I don't mean to make this sound like the faith healer or are you faithful enough? Because I don't really believe in any of that type of stuff. It's a matter of uh, do you are you of the mindset that uh, this is how it has to be? You have to succeed. You have to move forward with your plans. Uh, I've made it quite clear what my plans are and how I intend on moving those plans forward. Uh, Regardless of the shit show happening with the shuffling of garbage around Washington, my plans stayed the same. I'm not changing my goals. This is not something to change one's goals over, as far as I'm concerned. Um, with that said, the reason why I started the network was really just to help people. Uh, it's free. It's free to join. It's free to use the page. It's free to take advantage of the markets. The market. Um, but that's not the end of the network. And this is not to say that anything that I'm mentioning is coming at a price or free. I have not gotten to that stage yet. What I can tell you is that coming is going to be a marketplace, an actual physical marketplace where not so much that you can sell your wares, but we can aggregate and then redirect traffic to your page or your marketplace. If you do not have access to a marketplace, we will work something out. But that, because of the fact that we have to actually pay for the hosting and pay taxes and all that stuff, can't be free. But we will attempt to make it as no additional cost as possible. But that's in the future. There's still a lot of things I have to tackle. I'm still trying to get MailChimp to recognize our purchased page, and they're being a little bit of a pain in the butt about it. But challenges are being met. I'm reaching goals every single day. I have a big giant calendar full of scheduled stuff, and I'm checking everything off. One of the things Katrina had invited me to, like a big conference thing, an online conference, and one of the big things, I can't remember the guy's name. I know it's Azizel or something like that, like his last name. Anyhow, Jimmy Azizel, is that he goes, well, I make a power list, and basically a power list is just a checklist. Talking in layman's terms to layman people like myself and like you, it's just a checklist of things that you need to do during the day to win the day, to be successful. And I've been doing that for years. I mean, that's ingrained in how I do my work. I make a list. I go, this has to be done. This is stuff I'd like to get done. And once everything that I have to get done is done, if I have time, then I move on to the things I would like to do. Added on to that, whenever I successfully complete the task that I need to do for the day, I reward myself. And I can't stress this enough. Reward yourself. When you succeed, it doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to be, well, I made a sale. Now I'm going to spend twice as much as that sale to reward myself. It could be just a little thing, That's one of the things I like about Adam Brian Dada is that he works in a system of low reward lifestyle, and then it's not so much like I completed the tasks for the day, I won the day, quote unquote. Let me go spend thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars or $50 or what have you. Let me go play on a video game for an hour, just relax, chill out. Let me go watch some program on television or whatever. And that's how he rewards his behavior. It encourages more of that behavior. So that's part of the deal. Like all the stuff coming up with in the network is stuff that's planned out months from now. And as that stuff comes up, I'm reminded, all right, this is what I got to work on now, and I move forward for it. So things coming up. One is going to be that marketplace where it's going to act sort of like a funnel to the individual members' pages. Of course, that requires them to have pages. So that's something you guys are going to have to do. Donna does do web building, and that's part of the Van Meter Art Studio. So part of the branding thing is we can actually set up a page, set up hosting. If you want hosting service on top of just having the page set up for you, that would be like some sort of subscription, but that's up to Donna, that she has to figure that out, because she's the one who's going to do that, because I'm an idiot when it comes to technology. Not gonna lie. Um, and beyond that, uh, I really want to get to the point where I have enough financial backing with the network to actually access our vendors, access the people who are selling things, people who are creating content and have like premium content that's paid for or what have you, uh, to be able to take some of that money, give it to the vendor, and have them do a giveaway of their item, and have it be in conjunction with the network as well as their own project. So if you're content creating and you go, oh well, I have this all access whatever, um, everyone in the network can be involved, but then everyone else, where you're drawing your new leads from outside of the network, that would be a perk. Um, and I see that as something coming, maybe not this year. Well, there's only a month and there's only 2 months left in this year, so probably not this year, but maybe 2021, mid 2021, depending really on how the network matures, what kind of time frame we're looking at. Outside of that, I really like to continue building the network's web presence, but I need my participants to help me with that, and unfortunately, I'm still waiting. I mean, I'm not calling anybody out. I don't think it's fair. I understand everyone's busy and got tons of things to do, but I'm just trying to help you out. Help me help you. Um, Outside of that, uh, a lot of my time is busy working on my projects as well. So uh, if if anybody's interested in all that stuff, you can hit me up. Uh, I can talk you guys through uh, the content creation stuff that we're doing, and the production stuff that we're doing, as far as uh, reasonable timescales and turnaround, because I am starting to see some turnaround, and I can give you guys like an idea of, well, if you start now, when do you know whether or not it's worthwhile? Um, because that's always a big question. Whenever you start something new, is it, oh well, was this just a complete waste of my time because I've been at it for a month and I haven't seen any improvement, or I haven't seen any return. And I'm going to tell you, it takes a little longer than that. It takes a lot longer than that. Um, so with that, uh, unless somebody has something to add, any questions or comments, I'm more than willing to hear you out and listen to what your thoughts are. If you're watching this after the fact, absolutely let me know. I'd like to know. um, uh, I mean, that's really all I got. I kind of like sped read through this because my camera gets a little wonky, but that's the situation that's going to get solved soon. So I guess I'll call it here. Thanks for watching, everybody, and you all have a great day. Stay safe out there.